Welcome back for Chapter 15, Part 2 of Lulu's Mysterious Mission. In the previous part of this chapter, Miss Zielinski was teaching Lulu D and P, which is disguise and penetrate. They have to be able to disguise themselves and to see through others' disguises. Okay? In the very last part, Lulu turned into Lou for her disguise. She was also okay, not thrilled, but okay with the sight of herself disguised as a middle-aged woman with glossy makeup, a raincoat, and high heels, though she certainly could have done without the ugly orange purse and frizzy hair. It was only when the mirror reflected, to Lulu's absolute horror, a pudgy, pigtailed 3-year-old girl in pink sneakers, pink ribbons, pink pants, and a pink t-shirt that Lulu had to she desperately had to say something. So this is the two disguises Lulu was in. But before Lulu speaks, I'd like to say that if these transformations seem kind of impossible, and I'm among the first to admit that they do, it is because we do not know the tricks of the trade. Spycraft can make anyone look shorter, taller, younger, older, female or male, animal, vegetable, or mineral. I may be writing this story, but the only folks here who know that stuff are Triple S, the former head of all spy training, and Lulu, who is now just being trained. Except that maybe Lulu is about to stop being trained because she cannot help herself. She simply has to argue with Miss Zielinski. A spy disguised as a pink and pigtailed 3-year-old? This is positively the dopiest, dumbest, stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Miss Zielinski looked long and hard at Lulu. And this, she said, is gross insubordination. A fancy way to say that you have seriously disobeyed me and you are doomed. Since you have dared to question me, I hereby this minute resign as your spy trainer. Lulu, in a panic, sunk to the floor and actually begged on her bended knees, asked Miss Zielinski to give her one more chance. And after a whole lot of no's from Miss Zielinski and a whole lot of please from Lulu, Miss Zielinski relented and said to Lulu, I've already invested a great deal of time in your training, and therefore I will give you no one more chance. I will also offer you the following explanations, after which I will never again explain anything, and you will never again continue to argue or complain. Miss Zielinski proceeded to explain. If you want to put a spy on a playground or a preschool or a daycare center, who's the least suspicious person you'd pick? The least suspicious person would be the little girl in pigtails equipped with a hidden camera and a recording device. Have I made my point, Lulu? Don't answer. Of course I have. Miss Zielinski cleared her throat. And in order to prepare you for the next disguise we're doing, so you won't lose control when you look at yourself in the mirror, consider this question. If a bad guy you wanted to spy on was meeting another bad guy somewhere out in the country with open fields and a tree, not a tree in sight, what disguise would you wear to let you, without their having a clue, listen to every single word they said? Lulu, instead of trying to answer, took a look in the mirror. Calmly gazing back at her was a cow. So Lulu is now transformed into a cow. That's her new disguise. And that's the end of chapter 15. Ooh, what's going to happen next? Make a prediction and I'll see you next time.